What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. You know, guys, one of the most important things you can do, especially as a female out here, is find a suitable male in which you want to procreate with. That's one of the most important jobs as an adult, female and male, for that matter. And I think a lot of problems and a lot of violence that's out here could have been prevented if people had kept this in their mind before making children. And a lot of times it would have been for their better well-being, not just that of the child. Story I want to talk about occurred in December, not December, in 2022, right? Early 2022. And this story is just making news again because this guy that you see up here, Brandon Isabel, in 2022 he was 25, so I guess he's 28 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy did something that's beyond forgivable. In Memphis, Tennessee, this guy lured this girl at the time he was that was pregnant by him, Danielle Hoyle. She was 27 at that time. He lured her to a secluded area where he shot her and killed. Well, he didn't kill immediately. He took her 2-day-old baby, Kennedy Hoyle, 2 days old, being born, which is his child. He killed the woman, then took the child, threw the child in the Mississippi River, along with the gun he used to kill the little girl's mother, his own child. And all of this came from the simple fact of he didn't want to be a father. I don't understand how people do this type of stuff, or they have so much going to where they want to go all out to destroy something they deem as a mistake, but they didn't go all out to use preventive measures to not put themselves in a position to make said mistake in the first place. There's no law or court of law in this country where this guy should even be standing after confessing to what he did. He shouldn't see another sunrise. And for them to just be going through the motions with this and giving this guy a deal, in this story you'll see right now, this right here, it's as stupid as it gets. There are some people, like I told you before, that need to be shown the bottom of the ocean because they make rational decisions of irrationality, especially when it comes to kids. Take a look at this story and we'll come back with commentary.
The man charged with murdering 2 people last week, one of them a 2-day-old infant, went before a Shelby County judge this morning. 25-year-old Brandon Isbell says he's not guilty. Action News 5's Parker King joins us live now outside 201 Poplar with the latest on this case. Parker?
And Joe, to remind folks, Isabel was the boyfriend of 27-year-old Danielle Hoyle and the father of newborn Kennedy Hoyle. But for many of the family members of the two in the courtroom this morning, this was their first time seeing Isabel in person, a first meeting that Danielle's mother, Kennedy's grandmother, will never forget.
I just had to see the monster who did this to them.
These were among the first words April Campbell said to Action News 5 outside Memphis criminal court this morning after the man charged with killing her daughter Danielle Hoyle and granddaughter Kennedy Hoyle stood before a judge. Campbell said she locked eyes with 25-year-old Brandon Isabel.
I could just call a blank stare. Why are you staring at me? Why are you not telling me what my babies are? Why are you not telling me I'm sorry?
Despite admitting to the 2 murders to Memphis police, Isabel has issued a plea of not guilty. The affidavit from Memphis police this past Wednesday stated Isabel waived his rights and admitted to shooting Danielle in Whitehaven and throwing baby Kennedy into the Mississippi River. Isabel's attorney, Lauren Fuchs, says they will be conducting their own investigation in between court dates.
The police are trained to get statements. So anytime that we have a situation like that, we need to see what led up to a statement being made and any admissions that may have come out of that statement.
Meanwhile, the scene at North Mud Island is still actively looking for Kennedy's remains. As of last check, she has not been found.
He should have just stayed gone. This would have never happened had he not came back.
Now, we're told Isabel's next court appearance is next week, though a firm date is still being set. As for Campbell and the Hoyles family, there will be a candlelight vigil this Saturday at a time and place to be determined to keep Danielle and Kennedy's memory alive while Isabel stands trial. Live in Memphis, Parker King, Action News 5.
New at 5, a shocking confession today played in open court. Brandon Isbell on video telling investigators how he killed his girlfriend, Danielle Hoyle, and threw her baby into the Mississippi River because he didn't want the child. The trial is slated for September, and today's hearing was about the confession and Isabel's effort to keep the jury from ever hearing it. The crime happened back in 2022. Hoyle was found dead outside her vehicle in Whitehaven. Police say Isbell confessed to luring Hoyle to the intersection of Sedgwick and Levi and shooting her in the head. Then he told police that he took her 2-day-old son, drove to the north end of Mud Island, and threw the infant in the river. The defense attorney said police crossed the line to get the confession.
The police engaged in tactics that are not constitutionally permissible and deviate from the purpose of an interrogation, and instead bled into purely trying to get Mr. Isbell to say what they wanted him to say, which he eventually did.
Late today, the judge ruled that she would allow the confession to stand as evidence in the trial.
How sick is that, ladies and gentlemen? I ask you, how sick is that? We do stories on this channel that are a lot of times on the extreme side. But that right there is one where I'm like, what? Seriously. I'm going to read you something before I go in here with my commentary and go off. I'm dead motherfucking serious. I would fix this shit. I would fix this shit. That right there shows a total lack of accountability and just irresponsibility all the way across the board to no end. Hear me on this. This is the original story from February 3rd, 2022. A 25-year-old man was charged with murder this week after his 2-day-old baby went missing and the mother was fatally shot. In an affidavit filed Wednesday, police said Brandon Isbell admitted to luring the child's mother to a certain area before shooting her and throwing the baby, Kennedy Hoyle, into a body of water. The baby was 2 days old. Isbell is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of murder with the perpetration of aggravated kidnapping, especially aggravated kidnapping, and tampering with evidence, police said. The mother was identified as Danielle Hoyle, 27. Police are still searching for Kennedy Hoyle's remains, but had to pause the search late Wednesday night due to inclement weather. According to the affidavit, Isbell waived the right to an attorney and spoke to the police directly after being brought in as a suspect in the death of Danielle Hoyle. Isbell allegedly told officers that he lured Hoyle to a certain area before he shot her. Then he said he drove Kennedy to a Island Park and Upper Mud Island boat ramp where he tossed the baby into the water. The investigation began late Tuesday night after Memphis police said officers found an abandoned vehicle in Whitehaven, Tennessee. Police said police found a 27-year-old woman near the car who had been fatally shot in the head. In a press conference, Memphis police said they were told the woman had the 2-day-old with her, but the baby was not found in the car. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation issued an Amber Alert for Kennedy Hoyle on Wednesday morning. The baby is 6 pounds, 17 inches long, and when she was last seen, she was in the presence of her mother and wearing a black and white polka dot onesie with pink pants, according to police. During the investigation, police found Kennedy's abandoned car seat near a Walmart dumpster in Whitehaven. Family members told CBS affiliate WREG news channel, that they last heard from Danielle Hoyle on Tuesday night as she was driving the baby to the hospital. I just want my grandbaby and I want my daughter to come home. That's all I want. At least tell me what's going on. Hoyle's mother said they got like 50 police looking for her. My thing is, everybody should be looking for her. She's a newborn, talking about the baby Kennedy. Police took Isabel into custody Wednesday after his testimony. He is being held without bond and scheduled for his first arraignment. That was 3 years ago. Now, if you look at what they're talking about now, they're always trying to delay these trials. Now, he's supposed to got a trial coming up in September. He's not going to trial. I can almost guarantee it. I will be shocked if he does go to trial for this. He's stalling out as long as he can. Hopefully the right deal will come along, which he'll probably get, for him to take advantage of the situation afforded to him when he should have no life in his body, let alone opportunities to get a deal in his fucking favor. Let's take this from the beginning. He was messing with this girl. She got pregnant. I don't want the baby. She says she's keeping the baby. It's her body. She's going to keep the baby. That's what happens when you run around here willy-nilly and drop your seed in people that you don't find deemable to build a life with. So she has the baby. He pops back up. Word on the street, she has the baby. Baby's 1 day old from being removed from a mother's womb. Then the next day, she's dead. So she must have just brought that baby home. Once you look at the severity of this shit, she just brought the baby home. And he came over there to see the baby, I guess. Or found out he was going to come see the baby or whatever. Set it up for her to meet him somewhere. He shoots her in the head, takes this baby, leaves her where he lays her, takes the baby, runs to the Mississippi River, throws the baby down a boat ramp into the water, killing his own child, and throws the gun in there as well. Then when the police, and they are looking for it, and this is all over the news, right? He's sitting at home chilling. Person of interest, he comes up. He knew they was going to interview him. They asked the right questions. And in an interrogation, they already know these goofy games that motherfuckers play. So they talk right around you. This guy right here thought he was smart, but he was stupid. And this goes out to a lot of people out there that have ideas of doing shit and thinking they smarter than every fucking body. These motherfuckers are trained to catch you in a lie. In an interrogation, them police's wordplay is faster than a 400-meter relay. Your head is gone before they give the baton to the DA. And you sitting up here thinking you smarter than everybody else. Who the fuck we think we fooling? They talked you right into it. Now the big hold up now is, oh, they got a confession out of him. They used tactics. Did they beat him? No. Did they twist his arm? No. Did they hit him with phone books like back in the day? No. Then what the fuck you crying for? It came out his mouth. They got the testimony. They played the shit in court. He looked stupid saying what he did. So they're going to proceed to trial that will never come in September. This motherfucker killed the baby fresh out the fucking womb. His baby. That baby died just as fast as it was conceived. In the physical form from a spark. He did it. He was 25 years old when this shit happened. You was well aware of what you doing. And for 9 months when she carried that child in her womb, you sat around and thought about it. And then it came to fruition when that child came into the physical realm. And now she's not here no more. So why the fuck are you? And anybody else that do this type of shit. Let's be honest here, y'all. Let's be honest. We are in the age of supreme savagery. Shit like this happening all the time. If children are the future, I can't tell. Ain't nobody really protecting them like that, especially in the court of law, when they're everybody's supposed to have value and all this other shit. Every life is valuable. It all comes down to the narrative that the justice system want to paint. This shit right here shouldn't be on the news. You know why? Because he should have been gone a long fucking time ago. Did you see the grandmother? The daughter's mother? Oh. He looked at me with a death stare. The fuck you mad at her for? Always somebody else's fault. These motherfuckers do some of the craziest stuff, and then get up in there and try to act like they badder than bad, like that's the thing to do after killing a baby and a woman that you didn't want. It's crazy how you pushed your seed up in her. She was good enough for you to lay down with her, shoot her club up with your semen, but she ain't good enough to build something with. This is what we got out here. This is the dilemma. Most young men don't even know how to court a woman. All they want to do is fuck. You can blame it on the culture or whatever, but that shit is not normal human interaction. And we're seeing it play out with a bunch of indiscriminate kids running all over the place, being raised by themselves. Or people that don't really give a damn, still trying to live their lives after having a baby so young. We need to start teaching our kids at a young age. Having a child is the most important thing, one of the most important things you'll ever do, but you got to be ready for that, both mentally, physically, and financially. She didn't even enjoy being a fucking mom. She didn't even enjoy that. I'm more than sure family members didn't even get a chance to see the baby, some of them, because the baby was here for what, a day home? You fucking kidding me? They never look at the situation from a common sense standpoint of how horrific things are that happen to people that don't deserve it. And this is where we are right now. That's why I don't fuck around with the justice system and all this other shit. Stupid stuff. What was his cause? He didn't want to pay child support. He didn't want to do. What was it? Then another thing about the justice system, you see how they teach you to fucking lie? Defense lawyers immediately attack the police. Oh, they got a fake confession out of him. Told him, hey, he recanted his statements. I plead not guilty. I didn't do it. While they got you on tape. That right there shows his fucking mindset of that a fucking imbecile. They got you on tape saying that you said it, that you did it. Now you're going to turn around and say you didn't do it. You can stall all you want. This motherfucker should have been dead by dawn in 2022 after it was found out that he was done, that this was done. You gave them no deal. You worked out no agreement, whether you be in a child's situation or not. You sat back like a fucking ambush predator and you preyed on both a woman that you had sex with and had a child by and the child that didn't ask you to be the fucking father. That right there, death should be the penalty. And he'd be fucking out of here if it was up to me. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is one of the most horrific cases I've ever heard of a mother and a child being killed by the father and ex-boyfriend. See you in the next video. Take care.